Okay, now here we are at Duff's house, and there is Duff.
Sam?
Duff, you like the way I just walk in like I own the damn place?
It's okay.
How are you?
My
my
house
friend?
is your house.
Well, I'm glad you stepped down off that stair, because a guy your size, if you were on that stair, I'd be like Basketball Jones.
It's just because of my height.
How are you, Duff?
How
Thanks
are
for
you?
inviting me to your home.
It's actually my wife's house and my daughter's house. I just live here.
That thing
I get
is
a
what every man says.
I get a spot up in the corner upstairs. It's mine.
Sit on top.
Okay, great.
good?
Yeah.
Now, I brought a guitar, Duff, because that song is so friggin' cool. Well, you made a new record, which we'll get into doing a song later. And the first thing I'm tripping on the most is that the way you sing. Like you really have a style. I mean, like if you would have made a bunch of records and if you had a lot of hits throughout the years, I'd be able to hear your voice say, "Oh, that's Duff," because you have a real distinct style. And it's kind of punky, kind of attitudey, but it's kind of folky a little bit. And what'd you grow up listening to?
Right. So, well, so
Like, how did you arrive at this point?
That's a great question. One of my brothers, Mark, came back from Vietnam and he brought this stereo that he had gotten, and it was an Akai speakers and a reel-to-reel tape deck. And on the reel-to-reel tape, we had Sly and the Family Stone, James Gang, like a Barbra Streisand Christmas record, and then the FM radio, which was playing like Led Zeppelin. My brother downstairs had Sgt. Pepper's record. He had a turntable downstairs, so I'd go out and sneak down and listen to his records. And I mean, look at that. If you're 5 and 6, looking at the Sgt. Pepper's cover, it's just like it's like a
You
cartoon.
could look at it all day.
There was Tom Waits. There was all kinds
yeah.
of music. The point is, I grew up around a lot of music. But if you're in a family with 8 kids, you want something of your own. What happened with me in about 1977 in my neighborhood, I saw this kid with a pink mohawk walking down the street, and I started seeing these flyers on telephone poles of punk rock bands, a band called DOA and the Lewd, and I'm like, what is that? It's scary and interesting, and the guy with the mohawk. And I'd started playing by this time. My older siblings play music. But punk rock hit, and friends of mine and the guy with the pink mohawk, I befriended him, and we started a band. And that's when we just didn't know how to write songs. We would just like write these things that we thought were cool, and we played a gig within 3 weeks.
What was the first instrument? What'd you play in the band?
I played bass in that band.
Yeah.
So singing, you asked about singing. Sorry.
He's worse than me, folks.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll get a word in on him. You watch.
I sang in early punk rock bands. Influences for me were like Johnny Thunders. There's a So Alone record that I it's called So Alone by Johnny Thunders, that I really identified. I sang a lot as a punk rock guy in different bands. But in the 90s, like I said, I made that record. I was still fucked up, and like you can hear it in my voice on this Believe in Me record. You can hear the cocaine in me. You can hear the alcohol in me.
You can't sing on cocaine. Anybody try to sing on cocaine shouldn't be singing.
Right.
You can't.
I mean, you can hear it all in my voice, and it's a great snapshot of my life at that time.
Mm-hmm. What made you get clean and sober? Did you wake up one morning, or did someone come and wake you up and say, "You're going to rehab, we're going to straighten you out," or did you decide it for yourself?
No, my family tried
an
an intervention on me the day after we played the Kingdom, dude.
Wow.
But my family, I mean, like, they drink, so this intervention, I ran, but my body was failing, my hair was falling out. I didn't drink any water. I just drank alcohol.
Yes,
I
don't
literally
drink enough water,
didn't have a glass of water for 12 years, and I'm not kidding. I didn't want to end up this way. I got to a point at like 28 and a half that I thought, well, I guess I'm just going to get to about 30 and that's going to be it.
Oh, fuck.
But you're okay with, like, you're in this state of mind, like, that's the way it is. Live fast, die young, fuck it.
Oh, Duff.
And I woke up one morning and I had I thought it was just like some sharp gas pains. So I rolled over and it spread down to my quads and all the way around to my back, and I couldn't move to get to the phone to call 911. It was so bad I couldn't barely breathe. Wow. And my friend, my best friend, still my best friend to this day, I hear him coming up the stairs. I couldn't yell, I couldn't do anything, and he sees me. And he just said, I heard him was clearly to this day, oh shit, it finally happened. So he picked me up and I could, like, fuck. And what happens, my pancreas had burst. So all that's the
poisons or whatever they
enzymes
are.
that digest your food.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be outside dancing around on top of your organs.
And stuff,
it's acid.
yeah.
So he got me to emergency room. I just laid down on the floor and they hit me up with morphine, and it didn't do anything. And that's when I knew I was in trouble, because I knew what morphine should be doing, and it didn't do anything for the pain. And they did an ultrasound on me, and I saw my doctor, his face just go white, because he's looking at the thing, and it had blown up the size of a football and burst. And so what they usually do for people like that, you die from that.
Yeah.
They'll open you up to let the steam out to relieve some of the pain, at best.
Well, that's enough to make you quit. So, you answered that question. No. You answered that question.
Is that enough?
This is yes. I mean, I can't believe this. This is an unbelievable story.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked that you went that far. So you did hit bottom. You hit below bottom. You nearly died.
That was my bottom.
Whatever it takes.
I survived, and my doctor told me after the second day, because they were going to do surgery, and I was like I wanted them to kill me because I couldn't take the pain. And my mom had Parkinson's at this point, and I'm the youngest son. She comes in a wheelchair, she's crying. I got tubes coming out of me. And I would like saw myself from above the bed, and I'm like, the order of things is wrong here, man. I should be taking care of her. And she's coming in, I'm the youngest son, and I fucked up, and I'm sorry, and I will make it better. So they let me out, and they said, we have a rehab for you to go to. And I said, you don't understand, I'm fucking done. I'm done. And my life changed 180 degrees from that moment to now. And everything got so much better. And I realized I'm one of those, I can't have a drink.
Yeah, wow, I wouldn't even let you if I was your buddy.
Well, I wouldn't let you let me. So, for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
That's enlightenment. You were enlightened. You saw the light.
I did. In Guns N' Roses, this was the first band, like, I moved here. Like, the people that we found for that band, we found each other. Or our destiny found us and put us in the same room. But this was the band, we're gonna write songs. And we're gonna pay attention to every last little bit. And Izzy and I started singing backup vocals. And like, really, like, what does that mean? We're not in a club. We are in a club, but don't sing like you're in a club. Don't scream your backup vocal. Like, sing it. We were singing a lot of falsetto and doing all these things.
But the way I've noticed you're singing on this song, Chip Away, when I start playing it, I'm going, wow, this is so classic of a style of singing, like Lou Reed and David Bowie. I had no idea that you were that good of a singer. I mean, like, you have that much style, like Mick Jagger. You know what I mean? Like, you hear Mick, you know it's Mick. You hear Rod Stewart, you know it's Mick. I feel that way about you, but I haven't heard enough of your voice singing.
Right.
So I just wondered why you never went down that road.
Well, I mean,
you got Axl Rose.
Guns N' Roses. I mean, I've learned so much about singing from him. The way he breathes and pushes and does all these things. I mean, I watch it all, and I have to harmonize to him, and he's taught me a lot about singing, for sure.
Totally unique singer. Maybe the most unique around today.
Yeah.
So what about Guns N' Roses? Are you on a hiatus for a while? Are you going to do shows in between?
We just announced a new show.
So you're just going to stay on the road for the rest of your life?
Well, this thing, I've learned now, like I said, Loaded, when we go out and tour, it's like we beat the shit out of ourselves. Like, I've learned with this thing, we just did this long tour. Slash goes right out and tours in his band. Like,
this is like the Grateful Dead, man.
That guy. So I was watching Slash. I'm like, I'm not going to beat myself up like that. He loves it, He's got this. Slash is indestructible. I've known him since we were 19, and his way he communicates is through his guitar, and he has a real need. On the road, he plays the guitar from morning till night. It's been an honor playing with both those guys and us back together. They taught me so much about how to have your chest out and your shoulders back.
Which incarnation of this band is your favorite? from the beginning to now?
I mean, there's so
I know
many...
it's kind of an unfair question.
It
but
is, yeah.
But it's real. I mean, you must feel better now. I think about it all the time. I think about you guys. I mean, what a great band. I mean,
we're better
to come
players.
back together.
Yeah, we're better players. We're much more wizened as to relationships, how to
care about each other probably more considerate, you know, those things.
Totally.
But you guys are so lucky. I mean, you're great, but you guys are lucky to have come back and have the audience still there for you and bigger than ever. You know, I mean,
and to have lived.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful.
Right.
That's a success story.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
And it's real. Like all those songs are real.
Duff, I got to get to this or that. You know, before we get to the music side of this whole thing. I love that little song you got, but I got to get my this or that out of the way here. This is the one where you're not supposed to think about it. Okay. And you can't, it's illegal to use a Pisces or a Libra answer. I don't know what sign you are, but the Pisces and Libras usually can't make up their mind about one thing or the other. They jump back and forth.
Oh, no, I'm an Aquarius. I don't know what that means.
You're nuttier than a fruitcake. Oh, no, excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm an astrology nut. I love Aquarius. I'm a Libra. We get along.
Okay.
So, punk or metal?
Punk.
Bass or guitar?
Bass.
Hey, this is going to be tough on you. Sex Pistols or The Clash?
Clash.
Ooh, that's surprising to me. Damn it. Got to put a check against me on there. Are you a team player or are you like a rebel in a band?
Team player.
It's good.
All right. Thank you, Sammy.
No, seriously. Thank you for inviting me into your home, number one,
cool.
and doing this show for me. I know more about you now than I ever did. And if I would have Googled you first, I'd have just heard the same old shit, probably, right?
I don't know what's on Google. I don't never look.
I don't either.
Good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No. I don't look at you and I don't look at me either. I don't want to know what's on there about me. Willie Nelson once told me, he said, you know, they said a lot of things about me and most of it's true. That's a good attitude. But let's play your song. I love this little song.
Okay.
I call it a little song only because, like you said, it's simple and it's just got something really hooky and great about it. The first time I played it, couldn't get it out of my head.